today I will do a presentation about my research abstract titled Error Hypergraphic Sequence Using Equivalence of Binary Class. This research is in the field of graph theory and specifically hypergraphs. But before that, let's introduce myself. My name is Elyda Yulianti Panjaitan, NPM F1A024004. Okay, let's begin with the main abstract. Our hypergraphic sequence using equivalence of binary class. Hypergraphic is a pair where it's a finite or empty set of vertices and is a set of hyperjets where a subset of V. A sequence non-increasing positive integer is called an error hypergraphic sequence if there is a simple uniform hypergraph with such that. The purpose of this study is to find out how to choose binary numbers based on equivalent classes that form an incident matrix to show whether the sequence is a hypergraphic sequence or not. Based on the results of the investigation, a step been found to form an incident matrix for several sequences. However, the steps for selecting binary numbers from the equivalent class are still trial and error. So, there have not been any generally applicable steps in choosing of binary numbers in an equivalent class to determine the incident matrix of any sequence which is a hypergraphic sequence. Okay, now let's do the scope analysis, the abstract, the purpose, and the problem. The purpose of this study is to find out how to choose binary numbers based on equivalent classes to form an incident matrix to show whether the sequence is an hypergraphic sequence or not. The problem, the step for selecting binary numbers from the equivalent class are still trial and error. So, there have not been any generally applicable steps in choosing of binary numbers in an equivalent class to determine the incident matrix of any sequence which is a hypergraphic sequence. Then, let's do the scope of methodology and result. The methodology is the theoretical investigation using the definition of uniform simple hypergraphs and the application of equivalent classes of binary numbers to construct the incident matrix. And the result, the sequence V under investigation was found to be able to form an incident matrix. So, in summary, this study focuses on finding a systematic way to construct the incidence matrix for hypergraph sequence using equivalent classes of binary numbers, moving beyond the current trial and error approach. Okay, well, that concludes my presentation on the abstract analysis. If there were any incorrect word or mistake, I sincerely apologize. Finally, I would like to say thank you very much. Bye bye.